Being one of the most successful basketball players of all time comes with its perks, and most of the time they're financial in nature. Thanks to his skills both on and off court, LeBron James has earned himself a whopping $850 million. But where does he spend those big bucks? On all the luxuries you can think of. That's where. Keep watching this video to learn about LeBron James's millionaire lifestyle. First up, let's take a look at his real estate. With the multiple hundreds of millions that LeBron James has, it's no wonder that he's made some huge chunks of land his personal property. The real estate champion that he is, James has acquired many homes throughout the USA and beyond. His $23 million Los Angeles mansion in the upscale neighborhood of Brentwood was dubbed a masterpiece of light and design by Trulia. The sizable mansion houses 8 bedrooms and 11 equally luxurious bathrooms, already with sleek marble walls and countertops, beautiful oak floors sourced all the way from Spain, and a monotone white-based color palette. It strikes the perfect balance between tradition and modernity in architecture, so it's no surprise that LeBron was ready to pay top dollar for it. And that isn't even the only house James has in LA, and in the same neighborhood even. But let's talk about the gorgeous Beverly Hills home. James bagged it recently, and it's everything. Back in July 2020, word broke out that late opera artists Lee and Bill Phillip Bell's Beverly Hill real estate empire was about to hit the market, and James, being himself, started investigating. It's now confirmed that the home belongs to James, who got it for a shocking $36 million. The house is more than that. It's a sprawling compound, made of at least 4 separate buildings that all come together in an exquisitely quaint manner to give you that old Hollywood feel. The 10,000 square feet give ample space for the many rooms, vaulted ceilings, 7 fireplaces and screening rooms. The nested wooden ceilings scream comfort just from the photos. Just because he has houses and assets all over America doesn't mean that James has forgotten his roots. He gives his home city the time and attention it deserves, and he does so from the comfort of his Akron home in the state of Ohio. Located in Summit County, the giant house is probably James's largest property. The place has 19 bedrooms in total, and all furnished and decorated with utmost attention to detail and expertise. A view from the top shows the neutral tones the house is set in, but a look inside is proof that James is the happiest where he comes from, because that home has all the life-enhancing features one could think of, like a gym, a bowling alley, a home theater, a recording studio, and one room even dedicated to an aquarium. It's as if each time James is in his home state of Ohio, he just doesn't want to leave the house and bask in his home's glory. Next, we have his cars. What millionaire lifestyle is complete without a bunch of supercars, right? James has no shortage of those. Throughout his career as a basketball player and an entrepreneur, he's owned multiple impressive vehicles that he takes for a ride whenever he feels like it. The rich life has afforded James a Bentley Continental GT that currently goes anywhere between $200,000 and $500,000. In addition, James has also called the Dodge Challenger SRT his own, which he must have gotten for anything upwards of $60,000. It's as if James likes to stock up on every luxury car brand possible because he's owned at least one vehicle from every one of them. He has a Ferrari 458 that's worth about $240,000. He's also got a Rolls-Royce Phantom worth $450K, a Mercedes-Benz S63 AMG, a retro 1975 Chevy Impala, a Range Rover HSE, another Chevy Camaro, Jeep Wrangler Unlimited, and lastly, Porsche Turbo S worth about $180,000. From his collection, it seems that James is a fan of sleek cars instead of those huge SUVs. Either way, he has plenty of garage space in his multiple mansions to keep all his vehicles safe and secure. Now, let's look into the private jet. And when the roads are too busy for James's tight schedule, he likes to take out his second traveling best friend, his very own airplane. And it's not just any private jet. James has a Gulfstream G280 that's worth anywhere around $22 million. And the 37-year-old likes to take this bad boy out often. He once flew to his son's school sports match in the Gulfstream. The private jet houses all the comforts and facilities of a good vehicle. It has a brilliant interior, a separate kitchen, restrooms, decks, and even a bar. It's been a long time since James acquired this beast of a plane, but the superstar has remained loyal to it, which means that it's probably a great plane. In the past, James has been offered his personal airplane by Adidas in exchange for a shoe deal, but he proved that it takes more than attractive deals to get him on someone's side. And Adidas learned it the hard way. He refused to sign the shoe deal and eventually ended up signing with Nike. Next, investments. A good businessman focuses on multiplying their wealth instead of personal luxury. Luckily for James, he's got that entrepreneurial side to him and makes frequent investments that have brought him to where he is today. James must have a team of dedicated financial managers on his side because most of his investments seem to be paying off. What else could explain an exponentially increasing net worth? His basketball career may have been lucrative, but all those extra millions have most likely come from insight into the world of finance. James's most notable investments include stakes in huge companies such as Nike, PepsiCo, and more. His portfolio also boasts hosts the lucrative Spring Hill Entertainment, which James personally founded. The production company has an array of successful films and televisions under its belt and has produced shows that have made their way onto Netflix, HBO+, CBS, along with other major streaming networks. And recently, the company announced that it would partner up with Clubhouse to venture into the world of audio programming that will give coverage to major sports events throughout America. Apart from that, James has also spent some serious money on opening up pizza franchises in America. According to reports, the basketball superstar owns a chain of 19 outlets of Blaze Pizza, which serves pizza with a twist. James initially invested $1 million into the project when he and his buddies wanted to open it back in 2012. Now, let's look at his wardrobe. You develop an expensive taste in almost everything when you have millions of dollars stacked up in your bank account. The same goes for James's wardrobe, which boasts some super fancy and rare pieces of clothing. James's tuxedos that he sports at official gatherings range in the thousands. Even his casual clothing comes at the price tag most of us can only dream of. And not to talk about his shoe collection, which includes everything from the most coveted Nikes to comfortable and casual running shoes from different designer brands that are, of course, super expensive. James has even gone all out on some pieces of jewelry and has a total of 3 diamond-encrusted rings that look like huge uncut gems when he wears them. These heavy pieces of jewelry have the finest gems laying on top of them, which is why James could only scoop them up after paying top dollar for them. Other than that, James likes to spend on chains and necklaces as well, which all look pretty fancy. And finally, philanthropy. James has a strong belief in giving back to the community, and he does this the most often in the state where he's from. He wants every single kid to do their best at school, both in education and co-curricular activities, which is why he's founded an entire organization to support his soulful cause. The LeBron James Family Foundation has launched several programs to battle the impact of poverty on children's well-being. The organization's official site reads that James believes in a better future for all Ohio children. His most notable I Promise program provides resources to deserving kids to make sure they succeed at school and beyond. This program most likely trains kids in various skills, which obviously include basketball, and also provides them with the opportunity to really grow in the areas where they're good. These services are provided to public sector school kids who otherwise don't have the same opportunities as, say, private school kids within America. In the past, James has even reached out to specific fans who were in need of either financial or non-financial assistance. He proved to them that he values their love and appreciation, and in doing so, won everyone's hearts. It's from these activities that it's clear how humble James is, despite his millions. With all that money, anyone could easily become detached from their roots, but not James. He still pays regular visits to his home city and tries to help out anyone who might be in need of his support. And that was it for today's video. Is this your dream lifestyle? Let us know in the comments below. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel where we post similar videos quite frequently. We'll see you with the next one.